Okay, in this video, I'll be going over the examples in Chapter 2 in our textbooks. So, first example is 2-1, and this is the first example where we just output the message programming is great fun. So I'll go ahead and run that. Okay, as you can see, it opened up on the console the message programming is great fun. Now, one thing you'll notice is that put this logout out after it. And the reason this isn't appearing on the next line is because we don't have the new line or the endl at the end of it to force what gets printed out afterward to the next line. Okay, and this program is a variation on our last one. Again, prints out the same message. Now, in this program, what we want to highlight is the fact that we used the stream insertion operator and we broke up our string literal into two separate literals. And we used the string insertion operator in the middle. So this is just to kind of show you that you can break up your output by having the stream insertion operator in the middle of both string constants. Okay, here's another variation of our program. Here we're again outputting the same message, and this is just to show you that you can actually break up your string literals not just with the insertion operator, but have it broken up on separate lines. So here you have our console output object, our insertion operator, and then you have the string literal. Okay, in this example, here you see that it outputs all the string literals, but because there's no endl or new line, they all print out on one line. So this is just to illustrate that just using separate cout statements won't print the strings out on their own separate line. You have to use the endl or the new line character. And here's where we're going to introduce the endl operator. Again, we run this, and now this is working as expected, where okay, so here what we're going to do is okay, so in our next example, here we're showing just an alternate way to add new lines to the end of your output. Here you can put, instead of using the endl statement, you can use \n, but that has to go inside of the string literal, inside of the double quotes. But when you do that, that outputs the your string constants out to the console screen with new lines at the end, so that the next string starts at the next line. Okay, so in example 2-7, here we introduce variables. So here we have an integer variable called number. We set number equal to 5, and then we can then print out the number. So here you see the value and number is 5 printed out. Okay, example 8 is very similar, but this goes to show you that if you put number inside of double quotes, it'll actually print out the string number and not the value that's stored in the number variable. So that's the difference between a variable and a string constant. String constants are divided by double quotes, where your variable does not have any quotes around it. Example 2-9. Again, similar program to the last one. Here we declare a variable apples of type integer. We store 20, and then we print it out. And we get our output. And we surround the variable output with the two strings. As you can see, the key here is using the stream insertion operator to separate the string literal from the variable output to the next string literal. Okay, this is example 2-10. Here, again, we're just outputting the different integer variables, and we're just demonstrating different types of integer variables: int, unsigned int, and long. You can see we're just printing the results out to the screen here.